Like, oh, one day we'll have that team where they do all the things right, and this is the team.
I'm not taking them anywhere. They're taking us. They're taking the coaches. If they want to take us to Fort Worth, then let's go.
In terms of the pandemic, I would never want to go through this ever again, but
we all just know that that's our responsibility, and if we want to make it through the end of the season, we have to do that.
It's really hard to do. They still have to live their life.
Watching kids literally pour their heart and souls into the program every single day.
And to even have the opportunity to do this sport again, because I genuinely, I wanted to give up on the sport.
Do you think that they believe that they're a national caliber team?
I think they do now. That's always been something that's hard to implement to our team. Like, even as an athlete, it's like, yeah, like, we're Iowa State, we're good, but are we really ever going to make it to nationals? And I think now, like, they saw the judges give Addy a 10. They saw us, like, all we didn't even have a great meet, our last meet, but we still pulled off something that we didn't think would happen going into the meet. And all we did was keep our heads down and do our routine. After the meet, we were just like, wow, we can do this. And all we have to do is be ourselves.
This team, the sky's the limit, honestly.
Oh, this team has potential to do huge things.
Knowing that what we do in the gym is like amazing, and that we can do that in a meet, and that we don't need to do anything else, and we could do some really, really big and amazing things.
We are on the rise. We are rebuilding. And I think we're on a trajectory right now to be a contender, to be at the national championship. And our ultimate goal, a couple years from now, is to contend for a national championship.
I'm going to have you say it one more time with more confidence.
Sure. Well, we hope. I'll give you the whole thing again.
Yeah.
But better. Way better.
I think this team is capable of really big things, especially because we are more of a specialist team. We have strengths everywhere, and I think this team is really going to go far.
My goal for this team is to be top 5, because honestly, we could be a top 5 team. Like, we could be top 10, but I would say top 5.
Jade, did you hear how confidently she said she was going to be top 5?
I'm taking notes.
All right.
Because I say stuff like that too, but it's like, I think we can do it.
Yeah.
We can definitely do it, I'm telling you.
We have the talent and we have the depth, and we definitely have the work ethic and leadership. So, I mean, I'm ready for that. I'm not taking them anywhere. They're taking us. They're taking the coaches. If they want to take us to Fort Worth, then let's go. I'm ready.
Watch out for us, because we are that good, and like we can be that good.
And I can't wait for people to really start noticing how good Iowa State is.
Me?
Hi.
That's Emily, right there.
I'm Logan.
I got my nails done today for the meet and the red.
Body, yada, yada, yada.
Okay.
Beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it.
And transition.
In terms of the pandemic with gymnastics, it's not as bad as what people think. It's definitely terrible. Like, I would never want to go through this ever again, but we're making the best out of every day, so.
So we have 6 pods, I believe, 5 or 6, and they're mostly people that you live with.
So they're allowed to be unmasked around their pod, and they go from event to event with their pod. We're tested all the time. So Andrea came up on somebody else's contact tracing list. So unfortunately, she has to quarantine for a while. It's one of those unfortunate things, but I think we'll get through it. She's been tested and she's negative. Our medical staff did a great job at designing these protocols, so we could actually have a full team if something happened to one person. The team is trying their hardest to, whenever they're around others, to be masked. And it's not easy. It's not easy to do that, but they've been putting in great effort for months and months and months and months, and I'm sure they're getting very, very tired of it. But it's really hard to do. They still have to live their life.
We all just know that that's our responsibility, and if we want to make it through the end of the season, we have to do that.
We have built a team that is almost exclusively specialists. We have right now competing one all-arounder. The rest are, everyone else is an individual event specialist, and that's really important, really, really important. If one person gets sat out, and that person is an all-arounder, that's a bad thing. That would be devastating to a team. For us, we've spread it all out, partially by design, partially by happenstance, but it is kind of ideal for the worst situation.
What is this team like?
Yeah, they're so goofy. They're weird in the best way. They're so funny. They're so goofy and witty, and just all their personalities is what makes this culture so great.
This is my roommate, Maddie. She is TikTok famous. The song was from Austin and Ally, and it was like, I'm so much better than you.
So this is my roommate, Jade. Fun fact, she's from Australia. She drinks black coffee.
This is Logan Baswell. She's Filipino, and when she speaks to her parents on the phone, she puts on a Filipino accent.
Come on. Push. Stand up. Sharp.
This is my roommate, Michaela Maxwell. The super duper fun fact is her Starbucks order is a toffee nut latte with an extra pump of toffee. Toffee!
She loves teriyaki noodles.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
This is my fresh roomie, Emily. She's from the way up Canada. She has no personal bubble, and she absolutely loves to be loud and in everyone's business. That's your fun fact.
Thank you.
It's accurate. 1, 2, 3. Hey. That's Emily.
Can I call her by her nickname? Because I don't definitely. Laura's not a thing.
It's not a thing.
Okay. This is Cookie, and a fun fact about her is she's a great singer.
This is my roommate, Lulu, and she makes a bomb pad thai.
Good one. Good one. Yeah.
This is my roommate, Maya, and she loves eggs.
This is my roommate, Nat, and we like to joke that she has a really high IQ.
It's not a joke.
Let's go, Nat! Beautiful, Nat!
My roommate, Maddie Langkamp, she says bag instead of bag. This is Ari, and Ari actually went to the Olympics in Rio.
I'm from Peru, and I'm a junior here at Iowa State. This summer, I'm competing at the Olympics representing my country, Peru. I mean, after the pandemic and all the quarantine stuff, it's been a little hard, so now I'm finally getting back to training and doing extra workouts in between classes and stuff. I'm getting used to it, and I honestly really like it. I enjoy being here, in the gym. I competed at the Rio Olympics, and I remember I met with Nelson, and he asked me what my plans were after. And at that time, I didn't know what I was gonna do. So he told me about this opportunity, and then a couple months later, I came to visit. I love the campus, I love the coaching staff, the girls here, and then I just committed.
This is my pod mate, Sophia. She really has a thing for Bigfoot, and we did find a Bigfoot in Ames, so.
Yeah. This is Kelsey. Pod 1, we're twins. People get us very confused, and Jay calls us the Wonder Twins. So. Kelsey, we practice this.
I got it, I'm scared.
Okay.
Oh God, you gotta do it again.
This is Kelsey's first year competing beam, and at our first meet, she nailed her triple series, which is the skill that I was most nervous about, she was most nervous about, and her side summy is the skill that I probably have seen her miss 2 times in my life. I'm not even kidding, her easiest skill. And so she nails her triple series, gets to her side summy, and is off the beam, and I'm like, what?
I honestly took off and I was like, I'm going down on this one. Like, that was just not, like, I don't know.
So after she finishes, I was like, Kelsey, what happened? And she was like, I just realized I was competing and I don't know, I just forgot where I was. She was like, I nailed my series and I was like, okay, you're doing good. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I'm competing.
I was trying not to think too much, but I was thinking, and then it was like, I knew the second I took off, I was like, I'm not gonna land on the beam on this one, so.
Rookie mistake though, the next meet she killed it, so.
The team, they're like my sisters, like from all over the world, which is super, super cool.
Everyone's very open to everything.
Our team is like almost like 50-50 with like international students and American students, and it's fun because we learn something new about someone else every single day.
This is Anna. These guys are my roommates and we're all international students, and Anna's from Spain.
She's Meishi. She's from Canada, and she loves Marvel movies. Like she knows every single detail of them.
This is Phoebe Turner. I think she has an obsession with shoes.
With shoes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nike shoes.
She just bought a pair the other day.
How about this? You're done.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Not having to think about like yourself and just being able to be yourself was huge for me.
You can talk to anyone about anything and they'll be there to support you, offer any advice.
We have so many different personalities.
Some people are very excited, some people are a little bit more chill, but it works because sometimes you need that person when you're at a meet who you can go and talk to that's gonna either hype you up or like calm you down.
It's just so great to have so many different puzzle pieces and it all come together to just be a great team.
This is Alondra.
I'm like the hype man of the team, you know.
She loves dancing. She loves the spotlight, as you can see.
Did it too late.
She's the star of the show, you know. Just a true queen.
That's Addy. Her favorite color is blue, as you can tell by her nails, her feather, and her whole room is blue, period.
I hate the camera.
But it loves you.
I literally can't. I'm like, I'm Addy De Jesus. I'm from Greenwich, Connecticut, a transfer junior from Nebraska. I'm so happy to be a part of this program and to have finally found a home that I could just be me.
I'm dark green, light green eyes, and dark cinnamon.
With dark what?
I'm like all green.
Oh, you're all green? But then why can I be all blue?
You're a water dragon. Done.
I'm a water dragon.
Or you
Yes.
can be an ice dragon.
What are you?
I can melt anything.
So this weekend I got a 10. And it was honestly, it's still so surreal to me. So I was kind of expecting to be like, oh my God, like yes, 10. But I've practiced that vault a million times. I think I felt like I've done that vault a million times. Exactly what you did. I took the third vault. I'm telling you, it's the third vault.
All right.
So it was really rewarding because all that hard work that you do in the gym and you chase that 10. So the fact that I could even get the 10 is just crazy to me, honestly. You're too much of a powerful dragon for me. I'm just a beginner.
I'm not in the legendary category.
You're in the legendary category?
You're not even close to the legendary category. You're in the basic category.
Thank you.
Why did she get invited to be in the Dragon Club?
It's because she got a perfect 10.
Thank you.
When you transferred, that kind of played out on social media because it was like the UCLA thing and then it was the Iowa State thing.
The way I transferred and everything unfolded, it was definitely not the most ideal transfer process, but I think it's really important for fans to really understand that we are humans as well, and we have feelings. So when everything was going on in terms of me being dismissed from the team and having to transfer and the UCLA thing, it really did take a toll on my mental health for sure. It was just really a really tough time for me. Sorry. That's why it makes it so much better to like have found a family here and to even have the opportunity to do this sport again, because I genuinely, I wanted to give up on the sport. Like, we go through comments, like it's hard not to look at that stuff and not be down on yourself and be like, oh, like they're right. Like, I'm never gonna do gymnastics again, or like I must have done something extremely terrible to be kicked off the team. You know what I mean? There's a lot of different things that go on behind the scenes that the public has no idea about. So just be mindful and be kind. My friends on the football team in Nebraska had transferred, and I was looking at the comments because I'm like, I wonder what they're saying about them. This one tweet that really just sent me through the roof, and it says, when a player transfers, you have to question his commitment to the program. And then I tweeted, please stop coming on Twitter to hate on student athletes transferring. Instead of questioning our commitment to the program, question the commitment the program has for us, and be kind. Transferring is not what everyone thinks it is, and it's not an easy process, and it's very, very stressful. I had committed to UCLA and it didn't work out, but at the same time, I'm so happy it didn't work out because I wouldn't be here. And ultimately, like, again, this is home for me, and I'll forever be a Cyclone. That's forever Cyclone. I'm a dragon.
Hi.
Yeah, yeah. Go. Yeah. Oh. Go. Yeah.
So this is Sammy Strickler.
This is Haley Young. Just kidding.
No, just kidding.
We always accidentally match, so see the resemblance?
Do her again.
Okay.
I'm Haley, and I'm the assistant coach.
This is Nielsen Savage. He is associate head coach for Iowa State University Gymnastics. Little known fact is that he is also a CIA agent, and I'm shocked that he's allowing this to be recorded right now.
That he unveiled my secret.
Oh no!
My best friend in crime right here.
The coaching staff is just the coolest people ever. Like, I love them so much, so.
Yeah,
saying that 'cause I'm standing here. I'm gonna leave.
No, I'm being so serious.
you're totally fine.
You know I'm being serious.
I'm the assistant coach. I was a volunteer assistant last year, Iowa State alumni, so I've been here a while. Throughout my time at Iowa State, it just really turned into a team who loved gymnastics unconditionally. That is the culture that we have right now too, is these kids, they love gymnastics and they want to be better, and they never settle. Like, you can see it every single turn. Like, if it's not perfect, they're upset. And it's not upset in a bad way, it's like they want to be good so bad.
Let's go, Addy! This is her Haley. Yeah, Addy, let's go. Come on, strong. Come on, work it through. Let's go, Addy! Yeah! She has a beautiful beam. We just tend to be hard on ourselves when we do something that we know we shouldn't have, and that's where the frustration comes from. But other than that, we're all beautiful on beam.
Watching kids literally pour their heart and souls into the program every single day because they want to be the best they can be, not even for themselves, but for their teammates. That's a culture that can't be beat. You can definitely have a team who likes gymnastics. Obviously, everyone who does it likes it. But the fact that these girls breathe and live for it is just incredible. I mean, if they're not competing on a Friday night, they're watching every other meet in the country together, just to, you know, see who's out there, what deductions are getting made, and what scores are doing well, and what other teams are exceeding, and they use that to drive them too.
Obviously, we follow gymnasts on Instagram that go to so many other teams, like. So we like see everything. Or like the next day in practice, we'll come in and be like, "Oh, did you see this routine? Or did you see this person compete? Or how well this team did?"
And it's just like they just care and they love gymnastics. So
it's so much fun going into the gym every day with 21 girls who just like to have fun and just do gymnastics. I think that's really, really special when it's not forced and we want to do it and we want to get better every day. And I think that is something really special to be a part of.
1, 2, 3, say!